Hello there, everyone. It's your boy Mathew here, and welcome to the Jones River Community Chapel YouTube channel. So while I was trying to think of ideas for new content to bring to the channel, especially to kind of draw in the younger viewers, I thought, well, over on my channel, my YouTube channel, The Unusual Geek, I do a lot of gameplay videos. So I thought, oh, there's got to be like Bible games out there. So I scoured Google, and I found a game here on Steam for like $2 or $3 called The Adventures of the Old Testament, the Bible video game. It was only like $2 or $3 on Steam, and I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. So I'm here on the main menu, and there's a message from the developers saying that there will be free monthly updates to be released, more levels, animations, and gameplay modes. All profits will be dedicated to building our next game, Adventures of the New Testament, which will be made in an even higher quality format. Ooh. Also coming soon, we have multiplayer mission mode, which could be fun. I might be able to get somebody on board to play that with me, and an open world game mode. For those of you who don't know what an open world is, it's just an open world where players can come in, interact, and just, complete quests and stuff like that. But for right now, we're going to try the single-player mission mode. And hopefully it all goes well. Mission mode. All right. Press this button to read the summary of your story you're going on. Press this button to watch the animated episode of the story. Press this button to play the level. Press this arrow to navigate across levels. So we have various levels. We have Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, Noah, Tower of Babel, Job, or Job, Abraham, Lot, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, Israelites in Exodus, Joshua, wait, how do you pronounce that? Deborah, Samson, Ruth, and Saul coming soon. Yeah, so we have like a bunch to go through. So we'll start in the beginning with Adam and Eve. So I shut my window and it didn't help. You can probably still hear my neighbor's music in the background, but let's press on.
There was God and nothing else. The Spirit of God traveled through the abyss. Then God exclaimed,
"Let there be light."
On the second day, God pulled the moisture from the waters of the nothingness to create the clouds and the blue skies above and the ripples of the waters below. And God said,
Heaven.
On the third day, God said,
Let the gathering waters below the heavens be named the sea, and the dry land shall be named earth.
with God's command, the seeds of his creation spread across the earth.
I'm sorry, I have to pause for a second. I need to look up who the voice actors in this game are, because I'm listening, and God definitely sounds like Lawrence Fishburne, and the narrator definitely sounds like a discount Michael Douglas. Okay, can I hit space to? No, okay.
Blossoms, grass, flowers, and trees bearing fruit. The flourishing earth was beautiful. God saw that his creation was good. And on the fourth day, God molded the sun, moon, and stars, and placed them in the heavens to illuminate the earth. And the days, seasons, and years began as God divided the day from night. On the fifth day, God created living creatures, saying,
Let the waters, seas, and rivers be filled with an abundance of life, great whales and fish of every type, and let birds of every kind fly high above the earth.
God blessed the life below, and saw that his creations were good. The sixth day came, and God said,
Let the earth bring forth the living creatures.
and the earth was filled with all kinds of animals, untamed ones, docile ones, and ones that crawled on the earth.
Kitty! I like kitties. That's terrifying. Why is God's arm so hairy?
Then, in God's own image, he created the first man and woman, Adam and Eve, to be a reflection of God himself. God planned for people to rule the earth and pronounced to Adam and Eve,
You shall live in harmony with all living creatures on earth, and your souls shall live forever.
the morning of the seventh day, God rested, and Adam and Eve walked through the beautiful garden of God's creation. God showed them the fruitfulness of the garden and spoke to them, saying,
My children, the fruitfulness of the trees shall feed you well, but there is one from which you may not eat. You shall not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. This I command.
Adam and Eve walked through the Garden of Eden and admired all the animals God had created. As Eve gazed at the beauty, she called out to a bird flying by.
Hello, little friend. Oh, Adam, this is wonderful. The bird flew directly to us when I called out to it.
God has truly blessed us. He has created this beautiful place and given us all that we need.
Except we are not allowed to eat or touch the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
Yes, God has forbidden us to eat from this tree.
One day, Eve's curiosity grew as she walked by the forbidden tree. She looked up and wondered what knowledge was hidden within its fruit. Suddenly, the leaves began to move, and Satan, in the form of a serpent, appeared from the branches and enticed Eve.
So, God told you not to eat this fruit?
Oh, yes. God said that if we eat or touch it, we will die.
Oh, you will not die. This fruit will give you knowledge and make you wise, like God himself.
Surely there's no harm if the fruit will give me knowledge. One bite can't hurt.
Sorry, I have to pause again. Two things. One, Adam has definitely been hitting the gym. Two, I'm so glad the game is self-censoring the nudity, because seeing Adam rise up from the ground like that, I'm like, oh no, am I going to have to censor the naughty bits? But no, they did it for me. Probably to get a better rating for the game, like PG or whatever. Anyway, it is good. Let us continue.
Adam, this tastes delightful, and it will give us knowledge and make us wise.
But the forbidden fruit affected Adam and Eve much differently than the serpent had promised. Suddenly, their innocence was taken from them for failing to obey God.
Adam, we have no wisdom. We are only sinful and nude.
What have we done? We must cover ourselves and hide.
As Adam and Eve hurried to gather leaves to cover themselves, God suddenly appeared before them.
Why did you eat the forbidden fruit that I commanded you not to touch?
The woman you created for me took a bite and gave it to me.
And the serpent you created deceived me and promised that it would cause us no harm.
Because you defied me, you are banned from the Garden of Eden. From now on, your survival will depend upon your own hard work.
God provided them with animal skins for clothing and banished Adam and Eve from the garden. As they walked away, Adam and Eve turned to take one last glimpse at the beautiful garden.
Is that a giant sword?
Suddenly, a flaming sword appeared and blocked the entrance to Eden.
We will never be able to enter the garden again.
Adam, what are we gonna do?
Oh, perfect. So I would just like to point out that that sword is a direct copy of Frodo's sword Sting from the Lord of the Rings, and the blade is even glowing blue. So it's not a complaint or anything. It's just an observation. That is Sting from Lord of the Rings.
And where are we going to go?
The perfect bond between God and his beloved Adam and Eve was shattered. Now, with nothing but their knowledge and shame, they had to find a way to create a new life. However, God, with all his wisdom, had planned a salvation for his creation.
One day I shall send the Savior for your redemption.
So that was Adam and Eve. We watched the animation. Now let's play the game. Now, I will admit, my knowledge of the Bible is rusty. So I don't remember reading about a giant sword falling from the sky. I mean, I'll have to go back and read it, but I don't think swords were around back then. But I'm learning. This is a learning experience. Story lessons. Here are just a few lessons we think you should take away from this biblical story. God intimately created human beings. Man nor woman is complete without one another. All human beings will sin, miss the target. And sin can separate us from God, but sin does not separate God from you. In order to create, to return to, the paradise, parts of who we are, bad behaviors, tendencies, etc., have to be cut away. Metaphorically, of course. Level disclaimer. Here are things within our level that do not necessarily line up with the Bible, mostly done to enhance gameplay. Excuse me. Adam and Eve were not clothed at all before the forbidden fruit. They only became clothed after they sinned, ate from the forbidden fruit. This can symbolize guilt, or rather lack of guilt, when we are without sin. We can easily openly be ourselves unashamed. Satan the serpent had arms and legs when talking to Eve, but no details provided on how they looked, so we kept it as a snake. The popular idea is that the forbidden fruit was an apple, but the Bible gives little detail about its appearance. We know that it was, quote, good for food and pleasing to the eye. I mean, apples really are good. I do enjoy a good apple.
In the beginning, there was God and nothing else. The Spirit of God traveled through the...
Okay, let's just skip. Okay, so WASD to move, spacebar to jump, escape to go back to the main menu. Oh, we're in. Oh, I'm playing as Eve. And we're already covered. Collect all the fruits. 0 of 5 collected. So, is that a fruit? Can I pick that? No. Aminals! So, the Bible is composed of 66 books and was written by 40 authors over a span of approximately 2,000 years. In Hebrew, the word Bible means scrolls. The word Genesis means beginning. We all knew that. So is this before or after we were banished? Because we're covered. Like, I love how Eve's coverings look like yoga pants and like a sports bra. So I guess both her and Adam are hitting the gym. The Bible was written by 40 authors across 3 continents, Asia, Europe, and Africa. I did not know that. That's interesting. What is this? Oh, is this where the fruit is? Is this like a little marker clue for me? There's a fruit on the floor. Yes. Fruit 1 of 5 collected. Okay, so I gotta find the markers in the sky. The Bible was originally written in 3 languages, the Old Testament in Hebrew and the New Testament in Greek and Aramaic. So I'm looking for the next fruit. There it is. Found it. Archaeologists have found over 25,000 handwritten... Oh no, I didn't get to read it all. All right. Let me just focus on the gameplay. So that's 2. What is... Adam is not helping at all. He's just dragging his feet, this guy. All right. Where's the next one? It's over there. Bruh, come on. This will go a lot faster if you help. The Bible states the Garden of Eden is located near 4 rivers, the Fifine, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates. I honestly didn't know how to pronounce the other two. Can I go in the water? Yes, I can. Oh, it's not even that deep. Got it. Three out of 5. 2 more. Oh. Bruh, let's go. Adam's too cool to do any of this work. Apparently. And that's 4. And 5 is over there. Well, this is, you know, for like a $2-3 game on Steam, and for how much my computer is a potato, this is running really, really well, and it looks really good too. Like, it's not like the most amazing graphics that you could probably see today, but it's not terrible. It's not bad. It looks pretty good. I'm intrigued. Oh, cutscene. We're going to skip that because we already watched the animation. Satan shows up and he's like, hey, I'm a snake. You should eat this. Collect all the fruits. Did it. 5 of 5. Next, bring the apple to Adam. Find Adam. Oh, he's right there. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Hey, bro, try this. Okay, we already watched that. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right. So that was the Adam and Eve storyline. That was really fun. I like the animation. I'm a huge sucker for animation. The gameplay is simple. You know, you have your objectives, and it tells the story as you're playing it. So this is a great learning experience for somebody like me who hasn't really delved into the Bible. I do like to read. I just, I get stuck and, I get distracted. So sometimes it's hard for me to read for long periods of time. But this is a great medium for people who want to learn about the Bible. And that music is really loud. So this is a great medium for people who want to learn about the stories in the Bible. And I think I'm really going to enjoy this game. We did the Adam and Eve level. Next up is Cain and Abel. But I'm going to leave it right there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and a comment. Let me know you want to see more. I definitely want to play more of this game. It looks really, really fun. Also, one thing I wanted to point out that I noticed. The logo is the Ark of the Covenant. And I only know that because I'm a huge fan of Indiana Jones, and the new Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny is coming out this month. But I looked at it, I'm like, hey, that's the Ark of the Covenant. So next time, we'll go in and we'll play the Cain and Abel story. It doesn't say play, so I think I either need to read or watch it first. But that says, the Noah's one says play. So maybe this is just a story and there's no gameplay. But we'll figure it out next time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, click that like button. It really warms my heart when you do that. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And ding that little bell next to it so you guys can get notifications whenever we upload new videos. My name is Matthew, and I will see you guys in the next one.